governorship candidate for the All Progressive Congress in the just concluded Anambra State election, and the UBA, has rejected the results announced by the Independent National Electoral Commission. UBA alleged the election result was a charade and had not reflected the wishes of the people. They have started the APC. Anambarians should not allow what happened in Imo State to repeat itself in Anambra State. The candidate's position was made known by Ambassador Jerry Ugwueke, the spokesperson of the Senator and the UBA campaign organization. Ugwueke said, "It is surprising that APC, which lost almost 80% of its stewards through defection to the APC before the election, came out victorious. The outcome of the election was a charade and did not reflect the wishes of the people of Anambra State. The development comes as INEC disclosed its readiness to present the certificate of return to the governor-elect of the state, Charles Chukwuma Soludo of the All Progressive Grand Alliance." The campaign organization alleged that its candidate was a victim of widespread electoral fraud and manipulation of INEC. It said APC, which saw its 7 deputy governor in the state and about 17 state and federal lawmakers defect to the APC, could not be said to have been in any position to win the election. Part of the statement reads, "Our popular candidate, Senator Andy Uba, is a victim of widespread electoral fraud and manipulation by INEC in cohort with the willing Obiano regime and security forces deployed to oversee the Anambra State governorship election. The elections were characterized by widespread irregularities, intimidation, and voter suppression in order to clear the path of the inglorious victory of APC in the polls. For instance, in polling units where the biometric voters accreditation system manufactured, INEC went ahead to conduct the elections manually. There were numerous cases where votes announced by INEC exceeded the number of accredited voters in polling units. Another clear manifestation of conclusion between the Obiano administration and the INEC was the publishing of results on the social media handles of APC even before the official announcement by INEC. Yet, mysterious, the votes announced in advance by APC always correspond correctly with the official figures released by INEC. It is inconceivable that our candidate, who put over 200,000 votes in the APC primary election, would be allocated slightly above 43,000 votes by INEC. It is surprising that APC, that lost almost 80% of its stewards through defection to the APC before the election came out victorious. A sitting APC deputy governor, even 7 members of the House of Representatives, 10 members of the Anambra State House of Assembly, the APC party's member of Board of Trustees, many 7 essays in addition to a 7 PDP senator, all defected to the APC very timely before the election, yet APC emerged victorious. This is quite ridiculous. From all indications, the only people remaining in APC at the time of the election were Governor Obiano and his household, and a few staff of the government house, as well as Prof. Soludo and his household, but the majority of the electorate in Anambra State have moved to the APC. There was definitely no way the caucus of APC could have defeated the APC, I beg your pardon, without the active conclusion and manipulation by INEC and the Obiano administration. What happened on November 6, 2021 fell far below the acceptable standard of a free, fair election and can best be described as an electoral fraud perpetrated by the INEC, willing Obiano administration and the security forces. We have noted the starting from the appointment of INEC HADO staff who mostly came from Calabar to the distribution of electoral materials and the retention of the resident electoral commissioner who supervised the second term election of Governor Obiano. It was crystal clear that the game plan was to overturn the popular wishes of the people of Anambra State in the biggest electoral haste of all time in Nigeria political history. Well, we appeal to our supporters to remain peaceful and calm. We will not relent in pursuing our stolen electoral mandate to the limits of the law through all constitutional means available, as the facts on the ground did not in any way reflect the outcome of the elections as announced by the obviously compromised INEC. Meanwhile, the National Commissioner and the Chairman Information and Voter Education Committee of INEC, Festus Konye, has said the Commission will issue certificate of return to SOLUDO and the Deputy Governor-elect on Friday, following the conclusion of the election and as provided for in Section 75 of the Electoral Act 2010 as amended. Certificates of returns will be presented to the governor-elected and deputy governor-elected tomorrow, Friday, 12th November 2021, at our state office in Oka, he have said. APC, they have started though. Who cares? As long as Indigbo is concerned, there is nothing like APC in Igbo land. Such demonic power does not exist in Biafra land though. Mr. Uba, imagine if you are a voter and SOLUDO is a candidate along with your type. I am very sure you secretly voted for SOLUDO. Which stolen mandate when the people have decided on whom to govern them? Our votes, they useless. No, these are reactions from Nigerians. You see, this is just a show of shame. If APC, if they know themselves, may they go cover themselves, because this is a very disgraceful statement. How can you, that the whole local government in Anambra State, you cannot even boast of one? By now, you should be asking yourselves question, what happened? Nigerians have rejected that party. Anambrians, they rejected that party. They should understand that these things they are just doing, they want to manipulate the election. But you see this one, I believe that the Anambra people will not allow what happened in Imo State to repeat itself in Anambra State. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts with us below the comment section. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Also, click on the notification button for more updates. Thank you very much for always stopping by. Bye for now.